Sure.
Should we just wrap them around like this?
Oh, this is cool. Like, see, there's this neat little...
I wonder if we can fit that through.
Yeah, there's like a little clip over
Yeah.
here. I'm going to talk about all the... So we've got like the mixer, stem, and these cool brakes. It's got the motor inhibitor we were talking about. Zoom, disc brakes, mechanical. They look like 180s. Here's those holes in the tires that we were talking about. Nylon.
Go after them on all their boats.
Chow Yang. Interesting. There's the plastic chain guard at the bottom rack. There's the kickstand. There's the single speed. We got Welgo. There's the box. Kind of a hard plastic. Quick release seat. Okay, so here's the throttle.
Yeah,
the thumb
that's
throttle
right there.
And we got 36
Yeah, you
volts.
just push down. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's it. Yeah, and you'll
Okay.
take off. You don't
Thank you.
have to pedal.
Cool. Making a little progress. Whoa. Disc brakes work pretty well. Got the lockers, kind of what you'd expect. That box is the interesting thing with the little tab. Okay, I want to get a shot of that. Wow, okay. There's the battery. And it does have an LED like charge indicator on top. Looks like it's locking. We got the wires in there. So this is what Storm was talking about. You can actually put some stuff inside the plastic case. Very cool. Saddle. I think that's... Oh, and there we go. There's the 8-fun 350-watt geared motor that we were talking about. The axles. Where does the power... Okay, and then the power cable comes out the right side. Quick disconnect right there. Awesome. Thank you for the extra time.
Absolutely.
There we go. There's the quick look at the Sondors electric bike. Okay. Well, maybe I'll start off then and just say, hey, this is Court. I do the Electric Bike Review site, and
Cool.
you're Mr. Storm Saunders?
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying that right and everything?
Yes.
Okay, well, cool. I found out about, the Indiegogo campaign from a friend and actually on the forums, and that's what I was following up with here. They had several questions, and one of these guys, Bike Nut is his name, he's been really excited about it for a while here, so I want to shout out to him. He wanted to know how long this bike has been in development, and also, was it since you first had your accident, and now that you've had some success, it's been so overwhelming, has that changed your plans for the future with the bike?
It certainly has. It's been in development for about a year, and I did not set up to build the biggest e-bike company out there, but it appears right now the pressure alone right now, I'm going to have to step up and deliver something amazing as far as the next product. So this is just the beginning, and I'm starting to realize that. So look out and see what's coming from this side, product-wise next.
So you bring up the next product. One of the most appealing parts of this bike that people were talking about is the price.
Yeah.
And since you've gotten the volume so high, you talked about how shipping might be a little bit lower.
Yes.
But I also want to know if you're going to kind of keep a lower price, because at one point the campaign said $12.99 or something.
Yes, lower price for retail down the road.
Yeah.
Or I talked to the fans here today that we really need to find that magic price point where it's going to be affordable for masses. So it might not be as cheap as we're selling right now.
Okay.
But we're going to keep it as affordable as possible.
And shops probably need a margin,
We're going to go direct.
Oh, we're going to go
not
direct?
going to be into dealerships because we have a lot of dealers reach out to us, but we're going to keep it direct so there's no markup, so we can control the pricing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so we're kind of doing the Tesla model.
I guess along those lines, do you plan to have some sort of software update or a follow-up with like maintenance, and is there a warranty plan?
Yes, warranty plan right now. I believe on a Indiegogo page we're stating that it's 30-day warranty. As far as the aftermarket parts, we're going to build a large aftermarket part.
I did see that, like batteries and things like that.
Yeah, we're going to be developing that. It's just a very early in development to get there. Right now, the goal is to get an awesome bikes out there to people,
right?
And give them some time to get bored of them, and then introduce something else. So right now, I think we have enough excitement to keep it this way. the simple is the genius of this bike, you
Yeah.
know, and that's where industry is completely missing the point.
Yeah.
That it's putting an electric bike in average guy's hands.
Right.
You know, it's not about electric bike defining an average guy. It's about average guy defining the electric bike.
That makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
and that made sense for me, and it makes sense to a lot of other people. So I'm not here by myself. And industry right now is looking at it. It's like, wow, we never thought about it that way. You know, so.
How will it be shipped? Like, is it going to show up in a big box, and what kind of assembly is required?
It's gonna. The goal is that it's like you take it out of the box and you ride it. Maybe there's one or two things.
Like twist the handlebar.
Twist the handlebar
Yeah.
so the box is flat.
Yeah.
So kind of like you can imagine when a big box arrives, you know. So it's like it doesn't take that much cube up, you know.
Uh-huh.
So it might be to twist the handlebar
Yeah.
to the side. Battery will arrive separately, you know, just because lithium batteries have to be shipped in separate containers.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you've been really aggressive as far as the price
Yes.
on this, but
Yes.
also as far as, stating, I guess the shipping and delivery time frame.
Yeah.
Okay. And, that was the one, it's like, this guy has done the Happy Meal toys, and you've
Yeah.
got experience in this
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
And to me, it seems daunting that
Yeah.
thousands of bikes, has this
Yeah.
grown beyond what you expected?
It has grown definitely faster than we expected.
And do you think,
Yeah.
is it achievable to ship all these bikes and have them arriving in what was it, May? Is
We're
that-
shipping them out in May.
shipping in May. So
Yeah,
that means they arrive in the ports, and then you start to put them on trucks or
They
something?
will put on they go to distribution warehouses depending if they're going to East Coast or West Coast. So
Okay.
we're shipping either into New York or Long Beach. So
And all the colors and stuff? You still got color choices?
we're going to be selecting colors. I talk to people here right now. So right now the goal is to have two colors, yellow and black.
Okay, I like the black one.
Yeah,
I'm
black
excited
one,
about
and maybe have another trim option for a rim, like a inner rim for a black color.
Okay.
Maybe do orange or blue.
Will the rims be these punched out ones? Because
Yes.
people were asking,
yes, yes,
it's lighter
yes,
weight and it
yes,
looks cool.
Yes, it looks cool, and it's also, as you well know, it's it's a suspension basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it just makes your ride that much more comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's the whole purpose for those cutout rims.
Okay, and as far as the box, I know one of the purposes was okay, it's going to keep the battery from getting wet or sandy, but
Yeah.
can you also store a few things
Yeah, you
in there?
can
Your
store
little
things
secret
in there.
stash
Yeah,
thing
your
going on?
secret stash, your cell phone, or
Yeah.
your food, whatever. There's enough room for you to put goofy stuff in there and have it as like a personal wallet.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This, basically identical to what you're talking about, the production bike is
It's a
gonna be?
production bike right
That's
now.
production
You're looking
bike.
at a production bike. So,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to do some close-ups later,
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
all the specs.
Absolutely.
Do you have, would you like to say anything to people who are in the industry? Maybe I can understand. If I had a business I was running and I was like, oh man, it's a race to the bottom now.
Yeah.
I understand your
Yeah.
mission and your focus on
Yeah.
the customers. I
Yeah.
used to be a product manager,
Okay,
so I
cool.
think about that too.
Yeah.
But do you have a message to the people who are concerned about, any of the concerns that have been brought up? Just this, it's, an opportunity to be like, hey, look, I'm Storm. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm an honest guy. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to, we're here at the beach.
Yeah. I just think the bike speaks on its own. So I just built the bike. I'm just a messenger. If industry makes me into something else what I'm not, then that's kind of their thoughts and their ideas where they want to take it. But reality is that people had no access to electric bikes prior to this for a decent price point, and this is going to change it, and it's just going to get bigger, and more people will get involved, and people will get more sophisticated.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a room for low price bikes and high end Ferrari type of bikes.
That's true. Yeah.
So there's room for everybody. The thing is that problem was before that. Bikes were not getting out there. It was just limited, to a certain group of people who can afford it. So now I'm enjoying just to see how this all is taking off on its own and taking life on its own.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Do you have time for a couple more questions here?
You know what? Let me talk to people a
Yeah,
little bit. And
I'll
then
be
I can,
floating around.
Yeah, sounds good. And then I'll chat.
Thank you.
and
This has been good so far.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers. Getting this quickly. So you're Chris.
Yep.
Okay, and are you the founder of this agency? 240?
Yeah. We started in 2010.
2010. Okay.
For
Yeah.
a long. It's funny. It's
like
crazy
5
what's
years.
happened. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been quite a long time, long ride, and a lot of cool projects.
What does your company do? What if I'm new to this space and I'm just here because there's a cool yellow electric
Sure.
bike? What do you do?
Oh, we work with guys like Storm or numerous of our other clients where it's, these guys have these really awesome ideas, and their job is to build the idea, and we help with everything else. Really, it's like from doing the logos to designing it to.
Did you help to create the new Sondors logo on like short notice? Was that one of the?
Yeah. Well, our graphics designer, I personally, you don't want to see me in graphic design. No. So no, me personally.
I like the
no.
ink. You got a little bit of artistic sense
Yeah,
there.
I couldn't do that either. But no, one of our graphic designers did, and he did all the logos, did a lot of the images on there. But we really help guys like this out, and what has a great idea that people are interested in.
Storm had said that he was working on this or thinking about it for like a year or something like that. When did you guys get involved?
Man, we got involved June of last year.
June of last year.
So all the, probably June. We've been in contact for a while, and then it's okay. It takes a while to turn these things around.
Yeah.
Like to get everything ready. Particularly, he's got a lot of work on his side to do with manufacturing, building all these assets, designs. These guys are more than competent to do all that. So it's many of my other clients, we work with other vendors to kind of get these guys out and get the projects fulfilled. But just Storm's got that one covered. So it takes the weight off. It takes the weight off my shoulders. So, but we really help these guys out. They're really good at doing what they're doing, and let's let them do what they do, and we'll take the weight off.
Yeah, well, I like that. It seems like you've been pretty effective. And who's the other? So there's Storm, but there's also another partner. Is that you or?
John. John, I think John's in business somewhere. I don't know. He's not here today though.
That's cool. He's probably like, phew. He'll get stuck with the next demo day.
Yeah, he'll be at the next one for sure.
Are you guys going to travel around for these demos?
I think we're going to do one in, depending what Storm, I know he needs a bike to go start manufacturing, but maybe we might try to do one in San Diego, because there's a lot of, when I look at the list of all the backers, there's a lot of people in San Diego that.
This is a popular place for e-bikes.
It's logical to go down there.
Yeah.
And the cool thing for me when I get mine, which is probably gonna be the black one, by the way.
Me too. Yeah.
But I'm gonna put a surfboard rack on the side.
Okay.
So I can take my surfboard and go down
Yeah.
the beach.
Rad.
So that would be the coolest thing for me, and just right into the water. It's, lock it up on the beach, go surf here, go cruise down another 5 miles, and check it out.
Sweet.
So
Well, I think
that. Yeah, black and black's mine.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I appreciate your time.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Cool.
Lift. I am. I'm just doing it slowly.
58 and a half pounds. Cool. Good job, man.
58 pounds.
With the battery
That's
on?
right, with both wheels off the ground.
About 59.
This is the cool part. Thank you for opening it, Storm.
Maybe don't, and it just pops up right here.
Okay.
And here's your battery.
Do you want to weigh the battery? Because people are thinking about getting doubles and putting it in a backpack.
Let's see this.
There we go. 5.3. Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
I was just going to show you right now. It shows how much battery we have left. So full would be, so we have barely scratched the surface today.
Nice.
And that's been 150 people been riding it. So, so we're all good.
Back here. That's a speed controller.
Oh, okay. Like the controller. Yeah.
So can I get on and order another battery?
What did that weigh
Yes,
out
you
to?
can.
5 pounds?
5.3.
This ABS, yeah, and production's going to be ABS. So,
Okay, go
just lock
That's
it in.
good. Go do what you need to do.
I think I locked it in. Well, if it didn't, then we'll see.
What's the little rubber plug for?
Rubber plug. Oh, you know what? You can charge so you don't have to take it out.
Oh.
Out of that case.
You like plug right in
Yeah,
through
you
the
just
side.
plug it in. You just pull it out. And
Oh, cool.
That's
nice. So charge on or off the bike easily. And you talked about steel. We've got a rigid fork. There's a hole in it there, and then a hole here, so you could potentially put fenders.
fenders, yeah, we're gonna have room for fenders. So absolutely, there's gonna be a lot of aftermarket parts to come out. You guys got to watch out
And
for it.
this is one test somebody wanted to do. Yes, it is steel.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You brought like a little magnet.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Huh. Steel fork.
Stronger, makes for a stronger dropout.
It's true. People have talked about putting on a
That's
front
all.
motor, making this into an all-wheel drive kind of machine.
Oh, that's gonna be great. I can't wait to see.
Have you ridden it, Storm? You want to take it go back and forth? Have you ever done it on the sand?
I'm not in this sand. You got to do like a sand on a beach.
hard pack.
Oh, like a little further out?
This would be a little too complicated. I'll take it for a spin.
Got it. Yeah, I don't want to wreck it for you.
Yeah.
There he goes. Cool. Very cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love it. And I like your wire management. I mean, frankly,
Yeah.
being able to like tuck it right into the...
Tuck it everything in, so keep it simple. Nothing hangs out here.
And I love Welgo pedals. These are the stock ones? That's
Yes,
what you're gonna...
yes.
I love these pedals because they're flat, they're like wide and
Yeah.
pretty grippy.
Yeah, that's just like any kind of shoe or barefoot, will work really good on
You
it.
must have tough feet if you're barefoot on those
You know what? That's true. I've been out. Thank you.
Cool. Standard Schrader. Someone was pointing out the tires as being 4.9. A lot of the fat tires I've seen are like 4.
Yeah, this is a little bit wider, but you can buy them. I've Googled it, so if like people want to change the tires, they're available. They're stock tires.
It's not a bad thing. It's just
not.
kind of like a little spongier, I
It's a
suppose.
little spongier, a little spongier, a little nicer ride.
And I love that you kept a kickstand.
Yeah, isn't it? It's just a classic. You have to go with a classic, This is just like the back from the past.
These are 26 by 4.9. Is that
Pro wheel.
Cool.
I'm great, man. Thank you for your time again.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, Bruce, so what were you saying? What's
The
30?
outside diameter of the tire is 30 inches.
Okay, and then let's do the wheelbase, like
Now, I know somebody wanted this measurement here.
and then the seat, yeah.
Right, now they wanted this measurement.
Oh, this chainstay?
Basically from the post to the out here.
Axle. Yeah,
And
it's 19
then-
inches.
So that's about 19, but then they wanted straight up, which I'm gonna have to guesstimate a little bit. It's about an offset of about, looks like about 5-inch offset from vertical over here.
I see.
So
Well,
I
let's
know
do
they
this.
wanted this number here at a 90 here to here.
Let's do the seat post, the seat tube, because that's how they measure the size of a lot of bikes. Like, yeah, from the
Right.
bottom bracket
And that's
to
about 17.
17, so 17, 18.
Yeah, 17.
'Cause we're measuring from the
17
top.
at the top of the frame post itself.
From the top of the bottom bracket.
Yeah.
Okay. For fit and stuff. That's cool. Kind of a standard medium.
And let's see what it's a 6-inch disc on the brake. That's more than enough to stop this thing.
Oh yeah, I just stopped to almost. You saw me stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a little bit of a battery indicator
it's
right there.
So it says right here. So you don't have to take the battery out. It's just for if you take the battery inside of the house, you can see from there. But
Thank you for that.
If you're riding, you just see full, low, and low will start to blink, I believe. So you will certainly have an idea of when it's time to turn around.
I like the little lightning bolt.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Thanks, Cord.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm here with Joanne and Jay, and we're here at the Storm event. This is the first one in Santa Monica. It's crazy out here today. There's bikes everywhere, and everyone's getting a little bit of time to ride the bike. Not a whole lot, but it's if we put that all together, we get some sort of perspective of what it's like. And so maybe I could start out with you, Jay, and ask what were your impressions and what did you look for when you test rode it?
Actually, I wasn't looking for much of anything, just aside from seeing how it feels. I wanted to know how heavy it would be, and if I had to pedal by myself without the battery, would I be able to do it? And it actually went pretty smooth.
Worked pretty smooth?
Yeah, I thought it actually, on the pavement, which is kind of a cobblestone type effect,
Yeah.
it actually was pretty smooth and effortless. When I did kick in the engine, it zoomed out pretty fast for me. I didn't see any lag or experience any kind of like.
How about the noise? Did you notice it?
Very, very small noise. I mean, but considering that it
All
was
the
pretty
traffic
quiet,
and stuff, right? Yeah, it's not the most quiet.
Yeah, it was not noticeable enough for me to care. I was
Okay.
more focused on just making sure I don't crash into anybody.
So you enjoyed it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It's
I think it was a good contribution for me to make, and I would be happy to get it by May. Hopefully.
and you're not the only one who made the contribution, right? Joanne, you also made one?
Yes.
Okay, so you're excited about getting this bike, and is it going to be your first electric bike?
Yeah, it's gonna be my first electric, and just my main concern is it gonna be heavy for me? Because I'm 5'4" woman.
You're 5 foot. Is it?
I'm pretty small.
Yeah.
Just my concern, and I hope they lower the frame. What do you call it?
the frame.
Oh, like the seat post,
Yeah,
make
seat
that lower
post,
so
yeah.
that your legs can reach the pedal. Did you
Yeah,
have trouble
and-
reaching the pedals on it?
I do.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just getting started.
Was the seat all the way down when she rode it?
No, it was as
a little
is.
bit up?
It was just as is. Yeah.
I mean, the seat is fine. It's just the
Well, yeah, but
This pedal height. Okay.
frame.
But regarding pedaling, were you okay with it?
Yeah, how was that?
The pulling, I'm fine. I mean, I can do it.
You could do it? Okay. Yeah, did you like the tires and stuff? Did it feel kind of squishy?
Yeah, at first I thought it's going to be like really heavy for me, but it's not.
Not so bad, huh?
Yeah, not so bad.
Did you take it on the sand? Did you get off-road at all?
I don't think so.
No? Yeah, well, that's cool. Thank you for the feedback. Do you have any other parting words?
No, actually.
Anything, and overall, the experience here, there's been a line, you've been waiting in line, but was everyone pretty polite?
It was a good experience. Actually, I talked to Storm, talked to the guys at the agency. They were pretty forthcoming with the information. And
what did they say? Did you ask any cool questions?
Nah, asked them like reference from a previous project that they were kind of associated with, the Creos watch that they were kind of associated with.
Oh, what did they say about that?
They basically said, there's a lot of changes that's happened in their company, their agency, because of that event. Now it's more of, if you don't have a product, you don't have anything to demo, they won't even consider you as part of their, let's say, customers.
Right.
They won't service you. So
no service.
They were pretty forthcoming that there were a lot of changes that's happened to them since that event.
Well, that was an interesting day. It was fun to get to meet Storm, some of his team, talk to the Agency 2.0 people. I just wanted to give some sort of afterthoughts on the whole thing. I get the sense that these guys are genuinely, or rather Storm, is genuinely trying to make a bike that's affordable. He's using his skills as someone who knows a little bit about manufacturing and supply chain over in Asia to get a bike out that's affordable, and that's cool. The bike's not perfect. It doesn't have the gears, and it doesn't have pedal assist and these other things, but that's also part of what makes it affordable. The 30-day warranty, it's nice that they have any, but that's not, that's very low by industry standards. Their weight was off, the thing's closer to 60 pounds. And, the whole battery, the battery, that's 5 pounds, and so maybe 55, and changing the battery weight on the website recently on Indiegogo. It's like, okay, well, at least they're acknowledging that, and it was neat to get to hear Storm directly say, I'm planning to have these things out May. That's still the target deadline. So it was enjoyable, and the bike works kind of as you'd expect. It's got a 350 watt geared 8-fun motor in the rear. Being geared, it's going to give you a little bit more power. It's pretty quiet. It's not super powerful. They wouldn't let us go on the sand, so I'm sure it would perform very similarly to the Sand Viper that I reviewed. Probably struggle a little bit in that deeper sand, but if you pedal along a little bit and you get it out on that more packed sand, or maybe if you're on snow, if it's just gentle, light snow, probably not a big deal. So it kind of is what it is. I know this wasn't a thorough, full-on review, and I do still plan to do that. I might get access to the bike for a more extended test in the coming days or weeks, which I look forward to. But I wanted to get this out there since people were interested and wanted to see the bike. So I've tried my best to be respectful of the people involved, and to give them the benefit of the doubt, and to present what I saw today, which again they say was a production bike.